The Simulation Glitch. Chapter 3. The Basement Door. That night, Ethan returned to school alone. Rain poured outside as thunder echoed across the empty campus. The building was completely dark. Using his phone flashlight, Ethan searched the lower floor until he noticed something hidden behind old storage shelves. A metal door. Dust covered the surface. A faded warning sign read, "Basement access. Authorized personnel only." Cold air drifted through the cracks. After a brief hesitation, Ethan slowly pulled the door open. A narrow staircase descended deep underground, far deeper than the school should have allowed. Each step creaked beneath Ethan's feet. The deeper he went, the colder the air became. Finally, Ethan reached the bottom. Rows of massive servers stretched endlessly through the underground chamber. Red warning lights flickered across the walls. Thousands of cables covered the ceiling like veins. At the center of the room sat a chair connected to dozens of machines. Inside the chair was a teenage boy, unconscious, connected to tubes and wires. Ethan slowly stepped closer, then froze. The boy looked exactly like him. "What is this?" Ethan whispered. A voice echoed from the darkness. "You finally found the truth." Ethan spun around instantly. Standing in the shadows was an older version of himself. Scarred face, exhausted eyes, same black hoodie. Ethan's breathing became shaky. "No, this isn't possible." The older Ethan stepped forward slowly. "I know this is hard to understand," he said calmly. "You sent the messages?" Ethan asked. The older Ethan nodded. "I escaped years ago." Ethan pointed toward the unconscious body. "Who is he?" The older Ethan remained silent for a moment. Then he finally answered. "The original." Ethan staggered backward. "That's impossible. This world isn't real," the older Ethan explained. "It's a simulation designed to contain human consciousness." Before Ethan could respond, every monitor in the room suddenly turned red. Warning. Admin detected. Sirens exploded across the chamber. The older Ethan's expression darkened immediately. "They found us." Hidden messages rapidly appeared across the monitors. Self-aware entity detected. System instability increasing. Multiple entities awakening. Ethan stared at the screens. "Multiple?" Ethan repeated quietly. The older Ethan nodded slowly. "You're not the first person waking up anymore." Suddenly, the lights shut off. Complete darkness swallowed the room. Then, heavy footsteps echoed somewhere inside the facility. Slow, mechanical, getting closer. Ethan's breathing became unsteady. "What are those things?" Ethan whispered. The older Ethan grabbed his arm tightly. "The architects," he said, "and they erase people who remember."